Welcome back, and let's continue with the second part of the topic, that is how to formulate the research. Let us start a session with the literature review. We will focus on the literature review that has been conducted by the author. On your screen you can see the complete list of the literature that have been conducted by the author. This comes under the section of references. If you look at very carefully, you will see the sources are also being given by the author, which means if any reader wants to read any of the document, can retrieve the same. And as we have already discussed, the references are written in a particular format. So, maybe the author has used the format as per the requirement of the journal. Now, this journal is EPW, but when you publish in some other journal, you need to see what is the formatting standard being followed by that particular journal. Next, we go to the next stage and we will see what is the data collection plan by the author. Now, this is a research which was conducted on secondary resources, which means the author has gone through those documents that are already on the public domain that was created by some other agencies. So, this is called secondary resources, but not necessarily you have to conduct your research based on the secondary resources. You can apply, or you can actually go and collect the primary resources also, which means when you collect the data for your own research is known as the primary research. As you can see, the author has already mentioned 4 categories for the data collection plan. For instance, in the first part, he has mentioned the study of the town plans, detailed project reports and performance reports. In the second part, he has mentioned about analysis of the annual budget documents. In the third part, he has mentioned about comparison of the cost of WSS services as calculated from the budget data. And the fourth, review of literature on alternative WSS management in India and abroad. Once the data was collected, then comes the research methods, and I would request all of you to please go through this paper to see how different kind of descriptive statistics have been used by the author for the analysis. After the analysis of the data, the conclusion was written by the author, and then comes the report writing. The article is divided into various sections like introduction, literature review, methodology, analysis, conclusion, list of references, etc., etc. I have also discussed in detail how to write the report in my last and concluding session. Now, let me discuss a very important aspect of research, and it is known as plagiarism. To avoid plagiarism, you are expected to acknowledge all the previous researchers and their work and mentioning them in the list of references. This is must in any research. With that, we conclude our session. Thank you very much.